start recording. So yeah, let's get started with the lab for AWS. So yeah, I'm using this application, uh, this application called WizLab, and I have purchased few of the uh, hands-on lab from this online series. So let's get started. So yeah, I will just go here, dashboard, my course. Okay, my labs. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so now just let me check whether I'm recording or not. I think I'm recording it. So yeah, let's go down. Domain migrating EBS to GP2 and GP3. Okay. So I just want to start with S3 because I have already started few of the labs from this domain. So yeah, I think highly designed high performance architecture. There are few of the S3. I've completed this one. Um how to enable versioning, how to set up cross replication versioning in S3, comparing data transfer speed with S3 translate transfer acceleration, how to create a static website. So yeah, let's get started with this. I think this is the important one. In Amazon, they ask many questions related to this. So you last attempted. Okay, I think I started today. So yeah, so what is static website? So as you can say, like there are most of the basic websites and the easiest to create a static website that is delivered to the user from web browser as stored. So basically, static website is something which doesn't interact with the backend database. It doesn't have its own service layer and DAO layer. It only has the view part of it, and that's why it's more easy to develop static website. And it is also good for the applications which they want to uh, get to the market, and they are still doing the POC of it. So it's good for them. It's actually basically more reliable as compared to the dynamic web applications, and because there's nothing like they don't have the um, backend from which they can fetch the information, so there will be no user information for which the hacker will try to hack the system for. So they are a safe bet if you come security, since we do not have any interface with database and plugin. There's no web programming or database design is required for working with them. So there's no specialization. You don't need to go for the monolithical or other kind of architecture, design architecture like microservices architecture. It's just a single page application. So here you can see the architectural diagram of it. So this is the correct URL, and it hits the bucket URL, and it gets redirected to AWS. And this, I think this will be uploaded in the S3 bucket. And once there is an error, then it will return this error HTML page. So this is the task. Detail, you need to sign into your management console, creating the S3 bucket, enable static website hosting setting, testing the website, testing the website error page, validation of labs. Let's get started. So this is a 30-minute duration lab. Okay. So they are creating the cloud environment. I need to wait for some time. Okay. So let's open the console. We have the username and password. This is the username. Probably I have used few of user and password for the previous labs, so that's why it's pre-filled. So they're saying they open the console. I have already put it. I've already kept my username and password, and I have logged in. Uh, okay, so basically this is the so what they have done is like they have created a IAM username and password. I have created different username and they have given us the credentials. So once sign in the Amazon console makes it the default. So this is the default region US East 1, which is not Virginia region. Now you have to create the bucket. So you need to navigate to S3, clicking on the services menu on top. That's right. Okay. Save. Go to S3. We need to create the bucket. Okay. So I need to create a bucket. Let's create the bucket. What is the name of this? Let's give a unique name for this because this is a global service and you need to give a globally unique name for the bucket. So yeah, this is the region US East one. Let's give the bucket name as this. This is general purpose recommended for most of the use cases. And general purpose is like it has a S3 bucket type. You will understand there are various kind of bucket types and based upon the storage, what kind of storage you want to do and the frequency at which you want to retrieve the data. There are various kinds of storage type like standard IA infrequent access, and there is a single zone storage, and there's also persistent storage like long-term storage like glaciers and deep archiving. So we'll go through it afterwards, but let's finish this lab first. Now you need to select the ACL. ACL stands for Access Control List. So now what they're saying is disabled. So I am disabling the ACL. In the option block public, so I need to also block the public access for this. So I need to uncheck it because I want public access for this. And I'm also checking this. I acknowledge the current setting might result in bucket and the object to become public. This is only for the testing purpose, but if you want to expose particular object in a bucket, then you can go to the permission section and add a specific permissions for that particular object itself, or you can make bucket public as well. This is these are the two of the settings which you can do. Now you need to go and click on create bucket. Click here, click here. So what is missing? Okay, so this should be a unique name, so let's put a unique name. 46. Okay, go down, click create bucket. Well, it's done, I guess. Okay, I think the bucket is created. This is my what happened. Okay, this is my bucket, right? So enable static website hosting. In this task, we are enabling the static website hosting for S3 bucket. Configure this to use index and error HTML. Copy the provided endpoint. Upload the two files. Okay, two files and configure the bucket policy to copy its ARN when pasting the provided policy code. To proceed, go to S3 bucket name that you created and click on it. Then navigate to the property tab, which can be found at the top of the screen. Bucket name. Okay. Go to the bucket name and click on properties. Okay, where is properties? This one, right? Okay, go to properties, click here. Now scroll down to static web page hosting. Okay, so there should be a section for static web page hosting. Static web page, it's at the end. Okay, click on edit. Now select enabled. Okay, select enabled website. Use bucket endpoint as the web address. Redirect request to an object. Okay, host. Select a static enabled. Okay, index document is index.html, error document is error.html. Click save changes. Okay, save changes, but where is the content for this? I think this is already pre-filled. I don't need to make any changes here. Okay, so yeah, I need to give the name of index.html and error.html. This is done. Go down, click save changes. This is done. Now go to properties tab to S3 and Find the static web hosting in section, copy the endpoint provided in the section to the clipboard and save it for the future reference. Go to property. Where is the endpoint? Next step is to download the zip file. Click on this link. Okay. I think this will be downloaded in my downloads folder. So this is done. Let's unzip it. It's not unzipped. Extract all. Extract. This is done. I need to upload these two files. This is done. Now go back to configure this permission tab, edit, and go to the link, upload two files. Okay. Object, upload. Upload it. Okay. Let's see how it works. Okay. To configure S3 bucket, access the permission tab and make the necessary configuration. In the permission tab, click edit beside. Okay, let's go back, close this one. Now go to properties again, right? Permissions. Okay, you need to give, I think you need to make this bucket as public. Object can be public. Now click edit and beside bucket policy, you will see a blank policy editor. Before creating the policy, you need to copy the ARN. So let's copy this ARN, paste it somewhere. Now I think I need to update the policy here, so I will just copy this ARN. Now I need to attach the bucket policy. This is the bucket policy. Copy this one and replace it in the resource section. Okay, there we go. Then let's go save changes. This is done, right? This is done, I guess. Block all public off. Okay, this is fine. Now go down, edit. This is done. Test the website. Okay, so to get the website link, go to objects and sorry, not here. You need to go to the buckets. Click on here. Click on the bucket name. You'll get the index.html. Now copy this object URL. Try to open it in a new URL. Okay, this is done. So yeah, this is done. And if you open, I think there is one more error dot. Let's see. Okay, this is also done. So yeah, you can see like how we have done the static website hosting, and that is how you do it in AWS. So yeah, this is a really simple simple test, simple lab, and yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you.